towards C's base, but I don't know if C has missile turrets by his main base economy line, and if he doesn't, a missile turret's not going to help you. And he did send the 2 vultures out, so he is sending the vultures out. So now he won't be able to lay mines if he even has mines researched by now. I'm thinking he does, but more missile turrets going up. So I don't think. Oh yes, he does have protection. My bad. But now, if he. Oh, and wow, the missile turret goes up, and wow, this shuttle is going to be completely I don't think it's going to be able to. It's not going to be very effective at all. He can't lose the shuttle. It's very important that he does not lose the shuttle. He's going to send the zealot at the and now he's going to have to drop the DTs because the shuttle will almost die. So now he has 1 DT and 1 zealot in the base. Oh, 2 DTs, sorry. And a zealot in the base of C. And now he kills the missile turret. Now he's going to go for the supply depot kill to try to get C's count down. But the missile turret right there, he knows he can't push for that. So now he's going to settle, and now he's going to pick it back up the DTs. And, kind of move around and see what he can do, but he's not going to be able to do much because there are missile turrets everywhere, and his shuttle only has 1 drop. So he's going to drop the DTs again. And now the mine is going to be able to. Oh, it's going to pick off that DT. No, it's not going to pick off the DT. He's going to back up the DT. So the zealot will go down, but he still has a DT alive in his shuttle. And now an observer is out for tester as well. So it's very. So the DT drop, all it did was kill a supply depot, but that can be big at the beginning of the game, and I don't think it'll put Tester too far behind. He just needs to counter or keep it up. So now sorry, what the heck was I saying? So now a Stargate and an Arbiter Tribunal are going up for Tester. So sorry, I'm trying to get used to these names. I've never heard of Tester. So now a Stargate and an Arbiter Tribunal are going out for Tester. So now Tester will be going with Arbiters. So and Arbiters are very, very effective against Terran. And so it's going to be interesting to see if C can scout this and be prepared for it. And now it does look like Tester has expanded again, and now the command center is building for C. And now it does look like. So about 7 goons for for a Tester. Now it looks like he's going to be pushing in the vultures. He's lays mine, but these vultures aren't going to do much with all these goons right there. So he will lose like 2 vultures, and the mines will be completely unaffected because there's an observer out. So both players are playing this very standard. There hasn't been too much going on right now. But in a little bit, I'm expecting a pretty big battle. So 6 factories up for C. Now the command center will be floating to the expansion. But he will be floating to the expansion that Tester has a shuttle at, I believe. And now an armory is going up for C. And now, wait, where is he floating his command center? I'm not sure where he's going for the expansion again. I'm not sure where C is expanding. So the 3rd expansion is up for Tester. So he will be transferring, or the 3rd expansion Nexus is coming up in just a second, so he will be transferring probes in just a second. So now the 2 DTs still in the shuttle, so he's still going to be using lots of DT harassment, probably do some damage to newer expansions and stuff. And these vultures are going to see that there's a 3rd expansion. So right now, Terran, I think he got the other command center up. So Terran's just going to match expansions. When you see Protoss get up their 3rd expansion as a Terran player, you can either do a timing push and you got to lay out that 3rd expansion and do some damage, or you can just match the expansions. So you can either be aggressive or play a macro kind of game. And it really is just how good you think, or how much you trust your late game and how good you think you are in it. So obviously C feels fairly confident in his late game, so he's going to just match the expansion. So C's going to try to he's going to try to have some map control with these vultures, which is an important part of the game. But the vulture's not going to do too much because of all the dragoons and stuff. So an Arbiter is out for Tester. So recalls are huge, but the main reason they get Arbiters are for Stasis Field and obviously recall. So it's going to be, because a 2-prong attack against Terran is how you beat them. Is a key way to beat them, and that's what Arbiters allow you to do. You can recall in the back and then attack from the front, so a 2-prong attack, and it's very hard for Terran to stop because the Terran army is so hard to move around and stuff. So now it does look like Tester will be expanding again, and he will be taking the bottom left expansion of the middle. So you can maintain it, but it is hard to maintain it against a Terran because the Terran can just take the elevation area with siege tanks and rock your world, basically, just completely own you. So lots of missile turrets for C. So this is a easy way to stop arbiters. I mean, you have so many missile turrets that the arbiters can't even get in your base to do a recall, and I think that's what C is going for. So it's going to be interesting to see what he's going to do with his arbiter. So nothing too crazy going on, pretty standard. And the shuttle's going to go down, and ouch. He loses a shuttle with 2 DTs in it, and that hurts. That really does hurt. That is a lot of resources, and he loses I guess he didn't think there's going to be that many missile turrets, but now he's going to come in here with an arbiter, and is he even going to get a recall out, or is he just going to die? And wow, he gets away from the missile turrets, and now he's going to do a recall? Is he going to do a recall? And oh wow, beautiful. He's going to get a recall with lots of goons and lots of zealots, and now they're going to be able to pick off maybe he's going to go for the armory to get the upgrades behind, but wow, he's going to pick off quite a few SCVs, and now he's going to be going straight for the machine shop, and now he's going to try to do some damage to the factories, and wow, he's going to be able to pick off these vultures, and now I'm surprised he's not going for the armories to stop the upgrades, but they weren't upgrading, so no wonder he didn't do that. So now he's going to come with a 2-prong attack, and now I don't know if I don't know if C's ready for this. He's doing so much damage to his main, but now he's going to come in from the front, and C may find himself in trouble, but the front attack will be pushed away. So he will survive this attack, but not before quite a bit of damage from Tester. So Tester, maybe he feels like he can just throw away guys because he is ahead in macro. So he's going for a macro heavy build, and he's going to do recalls to do some damage, screw up the tech tree a little bit. But not that recall was not extremely effective, but he feels that he can do it because he is ahead in expansions and stuff. But as I'm saying that C was going for another command center for expanding, but Tester caught C building the command center and just killed the SCV. So I'm sure he will be trying to expand very shortly, though. And now he's going to spot the expansion in the middle. So I expect siege tanks to be coming any time now to be able to shoot down at this middle expansion and defeat it. But we won't know for just until it happens. So now goons are coming in at the beginning, but there's just a lot of siege tanks sitting there sieging up and dominating, but there's just too many goons, and now the vultures are going to have to come out and harass, but they're not going to be able to do much because but now, wow. So as I'm saying this, C has forced the expansion down. He has killed one of Tester's expansions, the middle bottom left one. So now he's going to be going for the other expansion. So the third expansion of Tester is in trouble. He's not going to actually kill the Nexus. He's just going to go for the probe kills.